Well, hello everybody. Welcome to P.B.M. Money. Today I want to do something kind of different, kind of fun, and kind of informative. Well, when I started to put this together, I wanted to do the top 5 finance shows I watch. And then I started thinking about it and writing, and I couldn't narrow it down to 5. So we're going to do the top 10 finance shows on YouTube. And we're going to count them down. We're going to start at number 10. We'll get to number 1. And if you think you're going to cut through, go right to the end to find out who's number 1. I might mix it up on you. All right, now all of these shows, they're all a little different in that they don't talk just about finance. As an example, number 10 is Millennial Money. Now that is a program where 4 YouTubers get together. They're all millennials. They're all extremely wealthy, and they all talk about finance. Different types of finance, from credit cards to cryptocurrencies to the stock market to cash. Anything that has to do with money, they look at it from a millennial standpoint. Number 9 is Meet Kevin. Now Meet Kevin is into real estate. That's where he made his first fortune. Then he went to YouTube and started his show Meet Kevin. And he makes all kinds of recordings every day. No editing, just quick on, quick off, sometimes. But he does an opening show where the market opens, and then a closing show when the market closes, and then 1 or 2 shows during the day. And then he made a second fortune there and in the stock market. So he does very well. He's very knowledgeable, very personable. Meet Kevin. The next one is called Investing with Rose. And she is a, I don't know, Korean maybe? Lady who's extremely well educated, very smart, and talks mostly about stocks and ETFs and mutual funds, that kind of thing. She's very knowledgeable, very personable. But Investing with Rose, go check that one out. Then there's another one. Her name is Kate Caden, K-A-D-E-N, Kate Caden. And her channel is mostly about her financial journey from being way in debt and a single mom, and how she gets from there to now she's still a single mom, but she owns a home, she got rid of all of her debt, she's got savings, and she doesn't make a ton of money. So her channel is very interesting, especially if you're a female, to look at it from a female standpoint and how well she's done. And she covers everything. I mean, from being frugal to saving to drip funds to saving for I mean, anything that has to do with money and being a single mom, she'll deal with it. She recently started another channel, has something to do with a book club. She's got a bunch of people on her book club channel. Number 6 is Brian Jung. Again, he's, I don't know from where, somewhere in Asia. Smart guy. Again, a millennial. He talks mostly about credit cards, but he has talked about other things. And he looks at it from a standpoint of a young guy in a big city trying to make a living and save money. Now the next one is number 5. Her name is Annie Margarita Yang. I don't know why I have all these Asians in my, who knows. But she's a very perky female. She talks about frugality a lot. I believe she's Chinese, and she talks a lot about the way she was raised and how that taught her to be frugal. And then the into her married life and her family life, and they've moved. And I remember one video she did about saving money on moving. Don't see that kind of video very often. But Annie Margarita Yang, go check her out. I like her stuff. Number 4 is Andrew Jink. I broke the Asian thing. This guy's Russian. But he's a magician, and he talks about finance. Now recently, he's been talking a lot about cryptocurrencies, and he started his channel by talking about investing in dividend stocks, and he did very well. And I can't remember the numbers, but he did very well with it. He's again a millennial. He's probably 29 or 30. But like I said, he's a magician, and he mixes that in with his videos. Very entertaining, very nice guy. He, like I said, he's gotten into crypto. So if you want to know anything about that, his name is Andrew Jink. Then there's a guy coming in at number 3, and the name of his channel is P.B.M. Clan, capital P, and then Clan, C-L-A-N, P.B.M. Clan. Now this guy is dividend stock. That's his whole thing, is dividend stocks, and he's been doing it for a long time. And he goes through and he will give you, and the reason I like this particular one is he will teach you some of the fundamentals of checking out a stock, some of the things to look at, gives you some good ideas. He spends a lot of time researching his stocks, getting the fundamentals, and sharing them with you. I like this guy. So check him out, P.B.M. Clan. He comes in at number 3. Number 2 is a name I'm sure we all recognize if you're in the finance channels on YouTube. It's Graham Stephan. I've been watching Graham Stephan for a couple of years. Again, very entertaining. Made his first fortune in real estate. Made his second fortune on YouTube, and has just made his third fortune in the stock market. He's, again, millennial. I think he's 31. And I'll give you an example. He did a video talking about how much he made on YouTube last year. And he's got like 3, at the time he had 3 channels. That is up to 4, I believe. A little over $5 million is what he made in 1 year just off of YouTube. That doesn't count the stock market. That doesn't count his real estate. And some of his, now he's got the Graham Stephan, he's got a second channel where he goes in and looks at different people's videos and critiques or talks about them. So he's got those 2. Then he's got a vlog called The Family, where it's just a video blog. He's got the Iced Coffee Hour, which is on every Sunday, where he and his assistant usually interview somebody, and it's usually entertaining. Not necessarily about money. Sometimes they talk about collectibles, sometimes investing, sometimes it's all over the place. It's kind of like the Johnny Carson show of YouTube is how I describe that show. And then he's also one of the guys on Millennial Money, So he's got Millennial Money, the 2 channels, the family, and there's one that I'm missing, and I can't think of what it is. It'll come to me. Now, the number 1 show that and I got to tell you, I really like Graham Stephan, and I thought when I went into this I would make him number 1 just because I like his stuff. But I got to tell you, I like this next one, and I like him just a little bit more because he's a little bit more detailed, and that's Ask Sebi. Now, he talks mostly about credit cards, and he talks about travel and cash back, but mostly he talks about travel, and I'll be honest with you, that doesn't interest me yet. But the cashback credit cards, and he goes through a whole list of the different companies and the cards that they have and the benefits of them, how to use them, when to use them, how to store them, the credit rating, anything that has to do with credit cards, he's about that. And he breaks it down to, it's almost a science with him. And I like that, and I appreciate that. Now, that doesn't mean that I do everything he says or like everything he does, but it's just like mining anything. When you go through it and he tells you 50 things, and if you get just one nugget out of it, it was worth it. And you'll find that with Ask Sebi. His name is Sebastian, again, with the Oriental thing. I don't know, I don't get it. It just occurred to me when I was videotaping. But he is from the Far East, I do believe. But he talks about, different types of travel, how to get your points increased by moving them around, how to order, when to order, where to order, what cards to get, when to get, bonuses, all kinds, anything to do with credit cards. Go check this guy out. His name is Ask Sebi. Well, that's about all I wanted to talk to. I just thought it was kind of interesting to see what other people are watching and listening to. And these are my top 10 finance shows on YouTube. You guys have a great week and happy investing.